I have waited forever to be able to shark surf, and it is finally happening.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to a Sea of Thieves theory video, where everything is completely normal. Nothing is out of the ordinary. Nothing at all. You guys, Duke, he's gone. Where'd he go? And what's going on in Sea of Thieves? So sorry about that. As I was saying, the outposts have been changing lately, but I wouldn't say it's anything to be too terribly concerned about. I mean, maybe someone's just redecorating. Or maybe Duke is actually behind something? Let's take a slightly closer look. Duke has been part of the Sea of Thieves since around the Hungering Deep, so the first DLC ever released, and who was once just a simple bilge rat giving us quests to go do things like kill sharks and skeletons and help Merrick and all that stuff. Things got a little weird. He's always been slightly distracted by something on the horizon, eager to go out and sail the seas himself. At some point, he was scared of something hiding behind pillars, and then even replaced by Stitcher Jim, while Duke went to find Lorena, who is now the person we see at the outposts. Meanwhile, Duke has been on a sort of vacation. As far as vacations go, Lagoon of Whispers isn't so bad. Umbra's there, Duke's been building stuff for her, kind of helping her get settled. But in the last update, Duke started to get uneasy, even wiggling and chewing on his lip almost, and now he's talking about, well, leaving. Hail, pirate. It's always nice to have visitors, although our paths may not cross here again. I've made the Lagoon of Whispers my home, thanks to Umbra, but now I can feel the call to adventure burning inside me once again. The world is changing, and I have to change with it. Somebody needs to piece together what's happening in the forgotten corners of the sea. I may not have a ship of my own just yet, but I am determined to head back out onto the waters and reclaim my reputation, whatever it takes. I just need to think of a way to break the news to Umbra before I go. By the sound of it, Duke is doing what he's told us to do since the day he arrived in the Sea of Thieves.
Don't forget, do something daring today.
What about Umbra? She references visitors and his special grog, and then says, I had hoped that it might cheer him up, and it seemed to work for a while. Then one morning I woke to find him just staring. Since then, it's like he's been in a trance. For the first time since he arrived here, he's been muttering about heading back out to sea. Honestly, I'm not sure if that means he's getting back some of his old adventurous spirit, or if I should be worried. At least I'm here if he needs me. And now, in the latest patch, Duke has become a barrel. He's gone. And here's what Umbra has to say about it. Nah, just kidding. He's at Mermaids, but we'll get to that later. Heard from Duke recently? Oh, that big lummox has me worried sick, upping and leaving in the dead of night without so much as a goodbye. I care about Duke a great deal, but it's pig-headed decisions like these that make me want to wallop him sometimes. I'm sure he'll be back sooner or later. For his own sake, he better have a good excuse. Mermaids' Hideaway, a place where the ancients once conversed with the merfolk. Now getting some attention. Possibly. What is Duke doing here? Is he collaborating with the mermaids? Is there some reason as to why he needs them in his effort to regain his reputation? Is this all correlated to what's happening on the outposts? Ancient statues, once carved by the merfolk themselves, and maybe Duke is finding a way to communicate with them. Let's see what Duke has to say.
Nothing soothes
Oh,
a
hello.
sore
I
head.
didn't expect to meet anyone else here. Don't mind me. What are you doing out here? Chasing legends, searching for a treasure that'll help me find the answers I'm seeking, assuming it even exists. That's why I didn't tell Umbra about my trip. I couldn't bear it if she thought I'd been taken for a fool again. I don't expect you to believe me, but something big is happening, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it once and for all. Well, don't let me interrupt your voyage, or whatever it is you're doing. It's about time for me to move on. What? Duke, what?
Goodbye, my
What?
friend.
What are you doing? What are you up to? And what big thing is it that you're trying to prevent or create or something? Also, are you behind what's going on at the outposts? Let's take a look at what Duke is possibly up to at the outposts. In the last update, before the current one, the islands changed slightly. There was a little bit of sand and rock and things moved on each outpost. And now we're going to take a look at what it was and what it is right now. It's very interesting to see these new buildings of sort start to show up on the outposts. What do you think they're going to be for? Let me know. So, there's a lot going on in Sea of Thieves. Something mysterious on the horizon. What do you guys think it is? Let me know down below. I'm glad that we found Duke. I was concerned we wouldn't know where he was at all. But it looks like he might be moving on the next update as well. Where do you think he'll go next? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And coming out on Twitch, I'll continue to post highlight videos here, and I'd love to create more content like this. So please give this a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.